See what that is? That's an actual little toy truck. There's long gone away. There's the axle. Little dump truck.
Thought I found a compact, but I think it's a float out of some big giant thing.
Yeah. Farm dump. I'm getting a lot of larger iron. Oh yeah, float, huh?
Yeah, but a nice one. See
the
ribs on it and everything? I never seen one like that. That's big.
Yep. Recognize that?
Oh, doggone dump truck.
Yeah, well it's square.
That's
it's heavy metal though, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That was back in the day.
That might be a keeper thingy.
Yeah, I'm going to keep afloat.
So here's something that you can do for fun whenever you feel like it. Because I brought a bucket of seed pits from my house. So because we're in an area where it's all chewed up and stuff, this will be, you know, they had to remove the trees for safety. So this will be a good meadow for these to be able to get a,
a whole one.
Cream bottle. Nice.
I'm trying to read the bottom.
Oh, it says Cleveland. And it's must a roller. Toss that back for me. Oh, it's melted, but I have one of these already. It should be an aspirin from the bear. Yep, a little melted aspirin bear bottle. This over here. It's our little pile of goodies. Your second coin?
Yeah, and the other
Indian head?
Well, mostly mud at the moment, but we'll see here.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of square nails out of here in 1800s stuff.
Yeah, I found the blue willow pottery and stuff.
Yeah.
So, ooh, I see a 4. This might take somebody with better eyeballs.
Flip that puppy over, let's see if it's a wheat. I spare my knees.
It
Wheat
is a wheat.
It is Good work. Let me see the number on there. It's a 43.
Is that the average is 43?
No, that'd be the good one. 1947.
Wow, that'll work. I am so happy. I am unskunked for the day. Look at how healthy these things are. I want to take some of these home and plant them.
Yeah. There's, yeah, no, 2 good coins. Good job.
Rock and roll. Question on. 4-foot area where I got that 47 Wheatie. You got the old blue stuff. Look how pure it is on the back. That's some nice porcelain. And then this, which is a whole nother floral something or other with gilt edge on it, you know, you can still see the gilt on it.
Yeah.
So this is some older stuff here, that's for darn sure.
The fuse.
Oh, I'm constantly confused. Too big to be a coin.
Melted aluminum.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, screw top. It was a medicine bottle. There's an edge of another medicine bottle. So this spot right here, back close to where we found the token, might be an actual, oh, I don't know, see the dark earth, could be a dump, could be a privy site. We'll dig down a little bit and see how deep it goes. Old fuse. We'll save it just to read the words. They have dates and names and all that fun stuff. Details. That is a plastic cap. Now I know it just looks like a piece of glass, and it is, but see how it's beveled down? This is actually a flat cut. So is that. So is that, and so is that. It's actually a glass wedge of some sort.
Oh, another coin. Do the pants rub before you get here this time. Oh, it's a memorial. Let's see if we can raise a date. All around this one tree and stuff here. The only ones I've found today.
In 1964.
64.
Find the coins that go with that.
I'm telling you, I want the rest of that chain. It's right here under this log.
California license plate. I'm pawing through the earth here with my little mini leaf spring. And there's boots, old shoes, pieces of, I'm not sure. Obsidian. Actual volcanic glass. Bones. And whatever that is. And a piece of a hinge with some pretty ornate little markings on there. Old medicine bottle. May have been a screw top, I can't tell. There's no company, just letters. Pretty thin and evenly made. I'll show you this cool piece of kind of bluish pink glass. And I stumbled upon this piece of obsidian, but it's actually worked. You can see it's been made into a little knife tool. So the finite breaks that give it away even more. And then, not far away, look at that. Perfect little tip. That's nice. Might have a little break there where they may have been running with that. But yeah, that is a little actual arrowhead. Okay, well we have hunted this site. We have some details to clean up and research. We're still going. The peach pits are distributed. So there's about 200 peach pits out here. This big open area that might actually grow wild and feed the animals. It's always a happy thing. And yeah, we're questing on a bit more.
Oh!
He's beautiful.
Oh, he's darling.
He deserves, and he's a dump truck. I love it.
Yeah, we'll get that cleaned up, you know.
Oh,
Right?
he's
Steel
really
axles.
cute.
I love, look at the fenders. They're like Model A fenders.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another part, and I found another part of your Chevrolet bumper plate.
So I found a little piece
there
about
you
that
go.
long too.
Okay. So
Maybe we can put it all together. Find him down in the creek?
No, I found him over at the base of that oak tree, right there. But isn't he nice and green and thick?
Yep. In the bottom?
Yeah.
Oakland, California. Ripping.
I thought I saw writing on it and everything. It was just
You had me going.
Yeah.
So we'll have a cleanup party at your house in like a day, and I'll meet you there, and I'll bring all these people.
That sounds like fun. We'll try and be there.
Okay. See you guys there.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's this whole portion of what we discovered metal detecting, and then this is just mine, and my parents still have theirs that they found that day. So we got a lot of details out of what looked like, at first I couldn't even find a human sign, and then I found this was actually the first thing I found. I don't know if it was on film. And then this, which is everybody. Now, this is really interesting. This is the oldest, it just shut down recently, the oldest business in Washington, D.C. was owned at one time by Woodrow Wilson's wife, who inherited the business when her husband passed away, and has sold silverware and jewelry to lots of famous people. That is very beautiful. Has the monogram, I think, ED on it, and it is solid. So that in itself is its own detail. This looks like sugar or spice dispenser. There's a little flap there to open and close the holes. It is aluminum. These different chunks of wire, which will become trees. This, I believe, is a lens. When I was first looking at it, I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I decided that it was probably a lens of a periscope or a telescope of some sort. This is probably my favorite sardine can ever, and the only one that I've ever kept. Now, it's got an image of a clipper ship on here, and it looks like if that was complete, it would just be awesome. I mean, look at that. Smoked Norwegian sardines, pure virgin olive oil. Then on the back it goes into a whole spew on how this is the new style of packaging. So it's packed in Norway in pure olive oil. The new hygienic aluminum container, no metal taste. No harm to vitamins. Safe, easy opening. And they were having fun with it, stamping the heck out of it and making it, oh, like everybody did back in the day, just more ornate, more nice. So that could actually get cleaned up. This is a cap off, probably a perfume bottle or something. It's not plastic, it's metal, and it looks like it had some very thin gold gilding. This is a medicine bottle, so it had a rubber top, and it was made for syringes and stuff to pop down in there and be able to draw out of it. We have this, so this is A.S. Heinz Company, made in the USA. Like this, the piece of the Chevy license plate that we're all finding. And then again, this will come up in another cleanup probably. Large, very large nail. So there could have been a bigger structure there, like a barn or something. Definitely bigger timbers, where you'd need bigger nails to go through. Square. This is a material I cannot identify. It is not rock. It might be. Just not sure. It's a very weird material. It's very light. It's not rock. It's not plastic. Might be a rosin. You know, I might be getting fooled by a rosin, like a 40s, 50s rosin, a heavy plastic poured thing. These are different shells. This broke off. You can see the broken metal, but it was a huge wing bolt, basically. This looks like a tool. You can see it's so pounded over top there, and might have been a gouge. I'm thinking a gouge. I think I almost see the bevel in it. So for gouging wood, this looks like it went in. Might have been a mining tool, because there was mines above there, and I found other things on another part of this dig that were mining things. Now I can see from the pounded out sides here that it's pretty, it's at least old. I don't want to say handmade. I don't think it's handmade. It's pretty old. This is a Schrader valve. So these went on old cars like Model Ts, and Schrader valves, that's basically defines this little thing that pushes down, and yeah, you still have that, and yes, they're basically mostly still Schrader, I believe. So fuses, this is what old fuses look like. These are the details on them. I cleaned this one up so that we could read Bryant 125, maybe volts. Pyrotite trademark. So these are pyrotites. This, I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. A something for sure. This, probably a broken piece of a glass. We have two compacts. We have loose packed, trademark, registered patent office, the Selma Company, Toledo, Ohio. And then we have an Armand, USA. These are both the backs of, I looked them up, powder, rouge, blush. Here we have some Native American artifacts, which I was able to bring home because this is private property. And you can see it's a nice little tip here. This was there. I would assume that's an artifact because it's not necessarily native to the area, and that, you know, coincides with these other pieces. So I'm assuming that it was brought there by a human being. These are just basic tools, but you can see the shape on them. Not bad, huh? That one's really nice. That's an actual arrowhead for fitting onto an arrow, which is more rare than you would think. A little button. Take home everything with words on it. You can see that's kind of an older style. That's an actual snap button, I believe. Same thing here, top of a, oh, this is a paste tube, so it's Pharmacal Company. Lambert Pharmacal Company. This, I don't know what it is, but I do. I've seen these. And it goes inside something, it sticks through it, and it's got that. If you remember, let me know. A spring of brass, gears, assuming those went together. This is a little button, and it seemed to have words, but they're just really gone. And oh, it's light, so it's more modern, 1900s. This little thing is a little rivet. LS and Company, San Francisco. And we are in California, and we are close to San Francisco relatively, 50 miles away. So even though it's a little rivet, that will be saved, and I love it for detail because it's how the world was. Even the rivets counted. Well, they still do, but we pretend like they don't. That's why stuff falls apart. So here is a little piece of china, porcelain. Here are our coinages of the day: 1984, 1996, 1992, 1981 with a dog hair. Got some little unidentifiable pieces of stuff here. Another little unidentifiable, I believe that's some sort of draw, so that would hook on something. As you screwed that down, it should tighten it together. Maybe a canvas or something. Nice old hinge, and it's actually a hasp piece or a latch, however you want to look at it. Something would have protruded through there. That swung down like on the front of a chest, and a lock went through it. So, this is a really cool little token. I looked it up, and you know how tokens go. There are a lot of them out there. So I could not find the Lars company, L-A-R-S, but it is a 10 cents in trade token, and really awesome. I love tokens. That's as good as finding a silver for me. And way more rare, and yeah, they can even be worth more money. So that goes in the token box. Really happy about that. These are all things that I cleaned up. S and S, I believe, or numbers. Great detail work on there though. This same thing, I believe it's like a slider lock, where you drop the little thing in there and slide it down, or if not a lock piece, you know, it's very ornate and beautiful once I cleaned it up. Then, you know, something slid along here and ratcheted up, and these are its little keeper marks. So, and then this might be the star. I was able to restore this little truck all up. You know, there's what I brought the bottom to now. I'll just oil the whole thing. It'll be an oiler now. And I think that's a fine relic. And look at the thickness of the metal. And it's just wow. Really happy with that. Find toy cars all the time, but yeah, something special about that one, obviously. And you've been saved, you've been found and brought home. Thank you all for joining me on that. And be sure to check out the next parts and the before parts of this, because I kept going back, and yeah, a lot of details came out of this little site. If you're enjoying it so far, then you'll enjoy the rest of that. I had a very big surprise on the end, so hopefully you'll have time in your lives to peacefully sit and watch these and see the whole series. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Remember, you can subscribe and hit the little bell icon next to it for notices on future videos. If you hit the thumbs up icon, it lets YouTube and Google know that you enjoyed the video and the channel. And if you share this with others, it helps it get out there. That's one of the main engines of the quest for details, and I appreciate every drop of effort. We'll see you at the next part.